The D, man.
Yeah, shout out my nigga from D's Media, you feel me?
Yo, it's your boy D's Media back again with another video. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel on the road to 100K. Today we're going to talk about a full phone call just leaked, man, between Von Peoples, man, and Q50. And Q50 admit that it was his shorties that got down on Von People. Let's jump straight into it.
That Rock you whispering in your gut talking about that straight from 1700, then you up drizzling.
Kept coming up to me saying like basically what they want to do. Said he coming to tell me for what they move. Now Shorty said, call Von 50. He said, I feel back up. Now, as he saying that, that's when they still doing what they move.
This is what happens when you judge a book by its cover. They probably assume because dude never was seen with Von or any known Toss Game members that they probably assumed that he just false claiming his hood or however. But look what happened. Y'all went with y'all move because y'all thought he was a nobody. And then now look what happened. That's Von and them peoples for real. So the situation gonna go left because at the same time, Von and them gonna sit there and look at it and say, dang, Q50, you let your homies sit there and get out on my mans like that. That's how it's going to look regardless of the fact. Now, I understand Q50 saying, like, don't come to ask me to do nothing. If you're going to go with your move, go ahead, go with your move. Don't come to me and ask me for permission. But the dudes was asking for permission because they wanted to make sure that that ain't nobody that if they get out on, it'll come back on them. At least that's what they thought. And it didn't work like that. Y'all shorties, listen. I'm going to tell y'all, you cannot judge a book by its cover in the streets. If you do that, you already losing. Y'all assume that that was a nobody, and look what it turned out to be. So I understand Von and them people. I want whatever was taken, I want that back, and I'm not trying to hear nothing until it get back. I'm not trying to hear that them your little homies, none of that. Because the word that got back to me was, y'all got my mans, however it go. So now it makes sense now. Q50, you gonna have to get rid of them shorties around you, bro. You gonna have to pick or decide. You gonna have to pick or choose. If you want to be in the streets, you can keep them shorties around you, and y'all can keep doing whatever y'all doing, getting down on people, however it go. That's cool. If you want to do this music here junk, you can't be having dudes around that snatching people chains or taking Jordans or taking a watch or getting down on people. Like, you can't have people around you that's doing that because it's always going to fall back on you. The first thing they're going to say is Q50 people, Q50 people, Q50 people. But I understand what he's saying. Don't come to me to ask me for permission to do that. I can understand that. But at the same time, them shorties is asking you for permission because they don't know who that is. And you see, them going with their moves cause all of this. So if I was Von, I get that stuff back and I'll leave it where it is, bro. I wouldn't mess with them dudes no more. Because it's obviously as day, bro, is that he got dudes around him that them dudes must really be hurting and starving out here, man. Because I ain't never seen nobody. I understand it's hard times out here, but y'all young dudes, man, y'all rather whip out on somebody and take their stuff than try to grind and go and get y'all some paper. That goes to show you, man, that a lot of these shorties out here is broke and uneducated. And it's sad as ever, man, because that same shorty that refusing to go to school, that just want to roll up backwoods all day and chill in the hood and hit licks and all that, those is going to be the dudes that 5-10 years from now going to have so many felonies on their record, they ain't going to have no choice but to stay in the street. And you think when rent due, a landlord want to hear that? You think when Christmas due, your kids want to hear that? You think when school time due around and you got to have school clothes, gym shoes, all of that? People don't want to hear that junk. So I understand, man, you got to get it how you live, man. But y'all shorties nowadays, bro, y'all go with y'all move on anybody. And like I say, majority of that play a part in y'all not being educated, bro. All of this wave and not want to go to school and, oh, man, I can't go to school because the ops is on me, bro. Y'all the same dummies, bro, that's doing this stuff. Every day I see y'all shorties on live from sun up to sundown. And I say, well, I know they ain't go to school today. You know what I'm saying? I really pray for y'all shorties, man. But Q50, at the end of the day, man, I will get them shorties from around you, man. If you gonna be in this music game, you cannot be having your entourage getting down on people like that, because it's going to fall back on you, man. I'm trying to tell you. Them dudes don't got nothing to lose, bro. I would leave them dudes right in Chicago. I would not be taking them dudes with me. That's just my personal opinion. But it's your boy D's Media signing out, man. Peace, positivity, network growth. Let's say these kids, and ain't never too late. But your boy Q50, man, and Von homie, man, the full phone call just leaked. And like I said, man, you know, the toss game people accusing Q50 of letting his homies get down on the toss game member. But from what Q50 was saying, he didn't know that was Von people. He never seen them with Von people, so he just assumed that it was just somebody just so happened to be claiming it. But when they did their homework and they got their and they did their background check, come to find out dude really means something to somebody over there at Toss Gang, and that's what's stirring up the pot right now, man. So hopefully they can get that stuff back and everything go back to normal. But maybe Von and Q50 may not be on that level, or maybe they is. They is technically signed to the same label, so regardless, y'all gonna eventually be around each other. So y'all might as well just sweep that up under the rug. But I love y'all. Appreciate y'all so much. Peace, positivity, network growth. Let's save these kids. It ain't never too late. We tore down these communities. Let's build them back up, man. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. The D, man.
Yeah, shout out my nigga from Bbed Media, you feel me?